Don't talk to me. I've not had a coffee. We're so early at the train station. Even Greg's isn't open. Really early start this morning. We're at the Oxford train station. Where are we headed today? All the way up to Bolton. Yes, we really do go that far when we're talking to a prospective client. We really love to get out and about. Noisy, isn't it? We really love to get out and about, go meet these prospective clients and actually go and get to see their products. So where we're going today is to a client. They're a specialist sofa manufacturer. They make everything in the UK. It's a beautiful product, and they asked us if we'd like to go and have a look at it. So we're going to get to go and meet them, shake their hand, as we love to do, but also crucially, we're going to get to see the product being made. We're going to have a little tour around their workshops, which is going to be interesting. I even hear they're putting on a little lunch spread for us, so that's always nice. But before any of that, we've got our coffee, and I think we've got, what have we got, Darren? The best part, about a 4-hour journey ahead of us. So it's going to be very early start. I think we were up at about 4:30. These are the lengths and depths we go to when it's a prospective client that we really want to work with. So it's going to be a long day. Welcome to Bolton. Now you may be wondering, Aaron, what's brought you all the way up north? Well, I'll tell you. One word: content. Yeah, the prospect we're seeing today has been watching some of our content, so some of the tea talks we're producing, some of the uncuts like this one, as well as some of the pods. He's been loving what he's been seeing and hearing, and so he got in touch. We've had a couple of chats. I've reviewed his data, as I always do, and then we said, why don't we just come up and see you? So today we're gonna have a little tour around, see where they make all these amazing products, and we're just going to have a chat about what it is they're doing, what's working, what's not, and how we might be able to support them. And I think it's just a little reminder for everyone watching this that your content marketing can be hugely, hugely powerful, because I would argue if we weren't creating podcasts and tea talks and all of the other good stuff we're doing, would we have got this opportunity to come and talk to this amazing brand? I'm not so sure. Little reminder there. Right, let's find where we're going. We've got a little bit of a walk now, and then we're going to have a little tour around. Let's get into it. On the way to see one prospect, talking to another. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yes, hi, how are you? Right, here we are. This is going to be fun. You know what's caught my eye? It's a bit of us. Look at that sofa. He knew we were coming, clearly. The Evergreen sofa. Might have to get a price on that. That looks good. Get a discounted rate. That looks amazing. You know, some of the things you're doing in Meta is working. Some of the posts we've had have had really good engagement. And that engagement is good. It's social proof by definition. But as you said, how much of that is translating into leads and qualified leads? By qualified, are they looking for the product? Because as we know, with social, hugely powerful, and you know, I'm a big advocate for it. But like with all of these things, it's going to need a deep dive into what and how and why and all of that stuff. The creative is going to be key, and I think mixing it up. When we're doing creative, we look at 3 sort of core ways of presenting the creative. So some creative is going to want to be around the product, some is around the lifestyle of the product, and then some is going to be that behind the scenes. This is absolutely incredible. I love it.
So we have about 180 leathers and samples available as standard, but then we're into thousands if you go into the non-standard option.
Sure.
See the difference there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now this is where you get really, really geeky on stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's all these different elements.
Yeah, you can just
See immediately.
Our frames.
So how many different, in terms of frames, are you creating then? How many different frames have we got?
Oh wow. Probably got 80 models. Five size variants per model.
Oh,
so you're
it's
oh, you're into the
yeah.
hundreds, yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
okay, fine, yeah.
And then all your buttons there, oh, you'll see the process now.
So obviously you can see now we've got a make.
Yeah.
But I suppose every single stud is individual.
Yeah.
This is where you've got like a dark foreign teak top, and then the colours underneath. So this is the real traditional kind of Chesterfield look.
Look at that. Magician. Magician.
Yeah. There's a little bit of something to it. I know it does look
Yeah.
So, no, this is kind of a hand process.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Right, so there you go, we've just come out of our meeting, been in there most of the day, so it's going to be quite late by the time we get all the way home, but really good, super productive. I said it before and I'll say it again, I just love coming to meet people, shaking people's hands and actually getting tours around their showrooms, their warehouses. It's just so good. I mean, Darren, I'm sure you would agree, it's one of the best things about home and garden is we get to walk around so many cool factories, don't we?
See stuff.
It was so good. This where we just had a walk around. These guys make their products end to end. It's unbelievable.
I've never actually seen before.
No, it is
incredible.
none of this shipping in, most of it from China or anywhere. It's like, no. They literally make the product, and we just walked through every step and every stage of the whole thing. Yeah. And the chap who we met was just taking us around, going, this is where this happened, this is where this happens. And it's just from one room and one part of the warehouse into the next, to the point where we got to then the back door where, okay, it's all boxed up, ready to go.
Ready to go in their trucks.
Yeah, in their branded up trucks. So good. I love seeing products, seeing craftsmanship. It's why we just love the home garden space, because you just see products being made, being manufactured, being taken to market. Fantastic. So worth the trip here, the 4 hours or whatever it took to get here. And we now got 4 hours back. And then we're out all over the place for the next few days. So lots going on, but we are going to treat ourselves tonight. And Darren's very excited about this. So tonight, when we get back, you'll never guess what we're doing. We're going to watch Deadpool, the third one with Wolverine, which is going to be good fun. And that's our little treat to ourselves, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
After a long day's commute. We do. Right, let's get home. Hello, good morning, welcome to another day where we are once again on the road, not the rails today, but on the road. We are off to see a new client who starts with us next month. And today, we're not going back up north, we're actually going down south, specifically to Essex. We're gonna have a chat to them about their business plan, we're gonna have a tour around their showroom. Really looking forward to this one, it's gonna be good fun. Where are we going? Who is the client? Well, stick around, you'll find out. Right, here we go. Right, so here we are. We've just arrived in Essex. Love coming to Essex, my old neck of the woods. And we're here to see a new client, yet another client that sells hot tubs. This is in fact the largest showroom in the south of England. So it's gonna be good fun. We're gonna capture some creative. We're gonna have a chat about the business plan and how we can use paid media to really take this business to the next level. Let's do it. It's like an Aladdin's cave. I love it. Yeah, we missed the trick not bringing our shorts, didn't we? I don't know if you've ever listened to any of the podcasts we do, but that's what I educate a lot of the brands on doing, is turning into like creating a knowledge base or a hub, that kind of thing, or becoming, it's basically a way of saying, right now, Google doesn't care how long you've been trading, how many customers you've got, it doesn't care. Google doesn't really care about that. All Google cares about is who is doing the best job at providing the best information from a search perspective.
We've created a nice pot. There you go, Aaron. There's that pot.
Yeah.
Crack on and make Reeves Bars the best hot tub brand in the UK.
Another day, another adventure. No, your eyes are not deceiving you. We are indeed back at the Oxford train station. As yes, my friends, we are off on another adventure. Where are we going today? I hear you ask. Well, we're off to sunny Huddersfield. I'm led to believe it's sunny. Yes, we're once again doing another 4-hour jaunt, all in a very short space of a number of days. These are the efforts we go to when trying to meet and greet, impress, and get to know prospective clients. It's funny because a few weeks ago, all of our prospective clients, so many of the brands we were talking to and clients we've ultimately gone on to win in recent weeks, were all within about a 5-mile radius of our offices. It's mad, but everyone was very, very local. Now we're being pulled in all directions. We're traipsing the 4 corners of the kingdom, as it were. And as I said, we're now heading all the way up to Huddersfield. Why are we going there? Well, we're going to meet a bedding brand doing some really interesting things. They want to look at paid and how that can play a role in their business, and also with creativity that we now do in spades, what we can do on that front. So it's going to be good fun. It's going to be another long day. I think we're going to need to, well, definitely going to need to have our coffee. Had a cheeky Greggs this morning, so I'm a very happy boy. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. And of course, as ever, because we never do anything these days without a bit of being accompanied by the camera, you get to come with us. So it's going to be fun. Let's go. Right, so here we are in Huddersfield of all places. Apparently this is Darren's old neck of the woods. I've never been here. This apparently is Harold Wilson, for those that didn't know. I didn't know. So we're just about to get in the cab, and what I thought I'd just quickly share with you is one of the overarching reasons of why we've come all the way to Huddersfield to meet this client specifically. One of the things they're really interested in, which is a recurring theme we're seeing more and more and more, whether they are these local inquiries, local clients, or the ones that we're traveling all over the UK for, and that is our digital strategy. So you all know that we do the paid media, we do the creative, and there's the sort of the 2 arms to what we do as a service. So all of the paid media, and then we provide the creative for the paid media. But what sort of sits above that is the digital strategy piece. And whether we're talking to smaller businesses, say under $1 million, or businesses that are doing several million but want to scale up, one of the recurring themes we're seeing more and more and more is that they say, well, look, we're doing this and we're doing that, and we're not doing this and we're not doing that. But what we really aren't sure about, and what we could do with some assistance with, is the overarching, the sort of 10,000-foot view, if you like, of how our business is performing, where we're strong, where we're weak, what else we could be doing, what else we should be doing. And I think today, that is going to form a key part of today's conversation with this prospective client. It's a great brand, amazing product, and I think if we get the strategy right, I think the growth could be amazing. Right, let's go meet him. Right, so that's another one in the bag. We couldn't bring you behind the scenes on that one, I'm afraid. Our little secret, it's a great brand, and one really hoping that we might work with. Time will tell. Now we're at Manchester, so we're halfway home, a couple of hours back to Oxford, before we're then on to the next. Never stops. Right. So that was a busy week.
Yeah, but well worth it.
Wasn't it just? So, should we give our uncut viewers, now they've followed us around the country, should we give them an update all these weeks later on what happened?
Let's go. It's been a while, but
a
lot has happened in that time.
Hasn't it just? So, yes, because we know you're curious, now you've seen our Groundhog Day, now you've seen us travel around the UK, what came of it? Well, so the Huddersfield trip,
Success.
That was a success.
Yeah.
That turned out we're now working with those guys. So that was worth it. Tick, which was great. The Essex trip.
Success.
Was also a success.
Yeah.
Because we'd already signed those guys. We made the effort.
But we got everything we needed. We've now done our first round of ads.
The ads are live.
Yeah.
As we're recording this now. Yeah, the first round ads are live. Their campaigns are up in full flow. Mm-hmm. They're already seeing a lovely uptick in leads, which is great. The Bolton trip is looking good, not quite there yet, but looking good. Lots of back and forth.
Very hopeful.
They're very keen, aren't they? So that's good.
Sometimes these things take time.
They do take time, exactly. And also, to be honest, we're that busy that I've already had to say.
Well,
actually, we need to look at working.
It's not a bad thing.
This is
this time.
We're going to have to start to have a bit of a waiting list now. Essentially, I'm already having to book new clients in to start with this 2 or 3 months in advance, which is a great problem to have. You know, I love being able to say sorry, we can't work with you for 3 months because we're that busy. It's great, but that's good, and I think it just you know, shows that the power of getting on the train, getting in the car, and going and meeting people. Because since we did that crazy few days, I think it was 4 days.
It was.
Where we went everywhere. It was absolutely exhausting.
My God.
But since we did that, we also fit in a little cheeky screening of Deadpool in the middle of that, didn't we? So
that was good.
That was good. That was our little treat.
It was a treat.
So, but since we've done that, since now we're recording this, we've already had additional trips, and we've also got, in the next couple of weeks, several more trips out. A couple of times we're going into London.
Yeah.
We're having to go down into Wales. We're going back up north.
Yeah.
So the Evergreen UK tour is going to continue.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to bring you behind the scenes on Uncut. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode and you'll enjoy future ones. It's exhausting. I'm going to enjoy these next few days of just being in the office, stationary, before we then move into the next. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Now you know what's happened from those prospects. We'll keep you posted on the next ones. Take care.
See you next time.
It was all a dream.
No, it bloody wasn't. Come on, you got lots of work to do. Out of bed. Now! Go, go, go!
If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, well, on the left side of the screen, you'll find a video that YouTube has hand-picked just for you. On the right, you'll find our latest video hot off the press. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Thanks for watching.